my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so I'm heading back into the Porcelain Tower, and today I'm going to be attempting to clear floors 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. I think I will leave the 90 EX floor for its own video, along with also the floor 100 EX for its own video. But that being said, let's get started. I think that for this one, I might start with a sub lightning team, which is already here. So this isn't my master lightning team. So hopefully I can at least cripple this so that my master lightning team has basically enough abilities, HP, and stats to, make a second battle. So I'm going to go into this fight right here. And I'm just going to survey the area real quick. So there's an Eldyra right there. It looks like Farm and Miranda. So hopefully that farm isn't too evasive. I think that this setup should be pretty good, so I'm going to start the battle off. Looks like I'm not going to get off too many buffs, I think. So let's see here. Hopefully with Frederica, I can at least get off a buff. Okay, with Orlando, I will use Crest of the Black Lion, get that AP auto restore. For 2B or 9S, I will use, I think I'll use shield deployment. Yeah, but I'm going to run over so that he's next to Orlando. Okay, position him around. With Skahal, I will use the haste. And with the little slime guy, let's see here. I think I will use, yeah, probably this one. Okay. So after this, I think I'm just gonna let them go, and hopefully I can cripple the floor so that when I come in with my next team, I can take it out pretty easily. Okay, 9S getting off the perfect evade right there. That's unfortunate, he got blinded right off the bat. Okay, there goes Frederica. I think Skahal should do some pretty good damage over here. Alright, Miranda's almost down. We'll see what 9S does right here with that blind. Alright, he still gets the hit, so not bad. Miranda's gonna get the magic reflex. Oh, Frederica gets disabled. That's super unfortunate. There goes the double confusion. Skahal with the haste is going to definitely come in clutch in this match, I think. Okay, there goes another unit down. Alright, we'll see what Farm does. Frederica's definitely not going to last. Orlando has a confusion. That'll last one more turn. Okay, so Frederica's going to go down. Skahal is going to be probably the MVP of this fight right here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh man, she is just like laying it on with the status effects. But still, we're actually looking pretty good, so I'm not too disappointed with this. Alright, we'll see what the slime does. He gets off that heal. Here comes Miranda. I don't know if she's going... Oh man, she freaking keeps putting Skahal to sleep. I need him. Okay, here comes Orlando taking down one of the gunners on the side. We're going to take another hit on Orlando right here. Slime's going to go for the heal. Skahal is still asleep. Miranda is out of AP. And it looks like we should be able to actually just pull this fight off completely, even though it's with my secondary team. Alright. So Farm is really the last challenge here, except for maybe Miranda, but I'm pretty sure she's out of AP. Alright, she's going to get the crystal heal. Farm is going to go down. Slime is going to go for the heal. We got one little grunt over here. And, oh, almost down. slime looking real good with that super high slash resist. Okay, Miranda goes down. And perfect. Alright, so that actually couldn't have gone better. That floor was definitely not quite as hard as some of the floors from 81 to 85. I think especially floor 84, 85 were both pretty hard. So they required 2 different teams. So this was nice that I was actually able to take it down with my sub lightning team. Okay, so there's floor 86. Alright, having a bit of a load time right here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yeah, in the meantime, okay, here we go. Alright, so it looks like next one is going to be fire. So let me see my water team real quick. Okay, yeah, so this is also my sub water team. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. Hopefully just cripple the floor, and if I get lucky, maybe I'll be able to actually take it. Although lightning is one of my stronger sub teams, water is my weakest sub team. So as you can see, a lot of these guys are not 120, so I'm not going to be too in depth with what I try with them. I think that they will get taken down pretty fast, even though they're against fire. Okay, so it looks like we have several different healers here. We have Ralgor. Doesn't look like we have any tanks to deal with, thankfully. The tanks in the tower can be pretty freaking annoying, honestly. I am just gonna haste Zazan. With him, I think I will use Rebellious Spirit. Just get up a couple more buffs, and then I'm just gonna let them loose and hope that they can take them down. I'm going to use Inherited Tyranny with her. Get some AP regen. I will use Target. Get that defense piercing rate up. Okay, Zazan's gonna get the haste. I'm gonna use March of the Juggernaut. Get some AP. And from here, I'm just gonna let them go. I'm not too worried about trying to steer it through manual. I just want to take out a couple of the units, kind of have them use up some of their abilities. So yeah, they're definitely not doing great DPS. Okay, it looks like Ralgor might have some form of hate, although I don't think that he does have hate in his kit. Okay, well it looks like they may be having trouble to even just down one of these opponents, especially if they're only going for Ralgor. There goes Miranda, she was one of my 120s. Ooh, and Zazan got stopped. He was my main DPS, so it's basically over at this point. Oh man, these stops are no fun at all. Alright, so he's down. I didn't really do much. I was trying to at least take down a few of their units, but what are you going to do? You got a few 99 MRs. They're not going to do much, especially in the upper levels of tower. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to formation. I'm going to find my master water team, which is right here. Just going to copy the formation, head back to tower, and we're going to go back into that same battle. Alright, I'm just going to paste it over. And hopefully this team can take out this entire floor without losing a single member. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. I know the healers can be kind of a pain sometimes. So I think I'm going to put Titus in the middle. I'm going to put Celis on the side. I'm going to put Astrius next to Titus. And then I think I'll put Ildira next to Titus. Okay, but I think I'm going to switch Ildira with Astrius. Alright, so I think I'll start from this position. The stops are definitely kind of annoying, especially because it seems that they seem to land all the time, even if you have low faith, which is kind of annoying. Okay, let's see here. I will use Ildira's TMR or limit break here to raise the CT. Here we'll have Celis use Runic Blade. And Titus, I want him to use Haste. So Haste on 3 players should be pretty solid. I'm going to use War Maiden's Pride. And lastly, with Astrius, I will use Courage. Ildira, I will use Height 2 Resistivity. And from here, I think I'm just going to let them kind of go out. Alright, so hopefully we can do pretty good here. Alright, first hit blocked from Celis. We have almost a fully hasted team. Alright, heading out into the battle, looking good so far. Hopefully no one gets stopped, at least early on. Ooh, Raldor looking super tanky. But not against magic, so that's a good thing to note. So if you guys are trying to take down Raldor, good to go after him with magic. Celis is going to get stopped. Oh gosh, that's so annoying on the stops. Alright, as long as Astrius doesn't get stopped, we should be pretty good. Alright, so he's just freaking one-shotting everyone right now, which is looking super solid. Okay, so Celis got stopped again. Not too terribly upset about that. Alright, Astrius is going to take down the 2 units that can stop. That's pretty solid. So hopefully Ildira can get out of that stop. She can land a heal before we get through to the end of this match. We can keep our team alive. It's going to be tricky with those archers getting closer and closer. Let's see what happens here. Revelka out of AP, and now she's down. Okay, the archers are in range. Ooh, not quite in range. That's pretty lucky, actually. And Ildira, ooh, she doesn't go for the heal, though. So I'm going to go off auto. I'm going to run Ildira back. I think I'm going to use a Height 2 Kiraga. There we go. Okay, so definitely looking pretty good so far. Yeah, super solid. Glaciella with the triple pierce. Titus. It looks like everyone is unstopped, looking good. Alright, that unit's down. That heal is going to miss. Ooh, she's going for the raise. Okay. Alright, Astrius still looking good at 60 AP, and Ildira is going to take down the last one. Okay, so that is floor 87, downed. So not so bad, definitely not bad. Okay. So I think we have our full lightning team. Oh no, not our full lightning team. We have our full master lightning team. We have our master water team still left. So that's good, looking good so far. Because I didn't actually have a heal. I have a lot of teams crippled since I'm still doing this in the same day from the video that I did 81 through 85. So now we're on floor 88. So I'm going to go over to my wind team, but I think I'm going to do the same thing where I bring in like a sub-wind team just to intro off the battle. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to go all the way down to my second wind team. It's down here. I'm going to copy the formation. It's not super strong, but if it can take out just a few of the units, that will be super helpful. Okay, so I'm going to go to Tempest, paste it in, and I'm going to embark. I only have 2B at 120 in this party, except for maybe the MR Helena, who is okay for limited, but for high-end PvP, she's not amazing. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to turn this around. What do we have in this battle? Okay, so we have those dragons over there. We have those dudes. We have Zazan in the back and Kitafe, and then we have Lilith to deal with. Okay, so I actually want 2B to kind of be in the back. I'll put Varush up front, Aldoa up front, and then leave Ayaka Okay, so I think this should be good. I'm going to start like this. Ooh, I didn't notice these units all the way over here. Oh no, those are my units. Okay, Lilith's going to get courage. Sejan is going to get courage. Okay, so we're probably not going to get more than one turn to buff. So I think I will use armor deployment on 2B. I'm just going to leave her where she is. Here come the dragons. Let's see. I'm going to haste 2B. And for her, I'm going to haste Ayaka. Oof, Varush goes down. Alright, so I'm just going to send out 2B from here. And hopefully we can do something to at least dent this floor. We'll see how it goes. Oldoa is not built at all. Varush was not built at all. Looks like Ayaka is going for the full life here. Okay, Oldoa is down. Alright, so no status effects so far. Okay, 2B not looking very strong, unfortunately. Hopefully 2B can get off another hit before she goes down, but we'll see. Okay, Ayaka pulled the raise on Oldoa, not going to do much. Maybe take a few of the hits. 2B is going to go down, so basically this fight is lost. We basically got off like one hit on the enemy. So as you can see, like a not strong team, even if you have the elemental advantage, is still really hard against these floors. You really need full 120 units fully built out. I recently made these like secondary elemental teams, and sometimes they help and sometimes they don't. So, you know, in the first fight it helped, in the second fight it didn't help at all, and then in this third fight it also didn't help at all. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in my full win team. Hopefully, I used up their courage, although recently I've been finding that they seem to have between 3 to 5 casts of either re-raise or courage, which is pretty intense to deal with. Okay, so I'm going to copy this formation, go back to Porcelain Tower. Okay, I'm going to paste in from copied, and I'm going to embark on the quest. So hopefully this will go a lot better. I'm hoping that my win team fully survives this, although this team already had to fight in floors 81 through 85, so they're definitely going to be a little bit, yeah, as you can see, they're already a little bit hurt. I think I'm going to switch Glaciella up to the front, and yeah, let's start from here. I think I'll probably start with a heal from Leela. Okay, so yeah, they do have multiple courage casts. I'm gonna go unparalleled strength. Okay, with Jaden, I'm gonna go Suns Out, Guns Out. With Glaciella, Spirit of Lizette. Get that shield. With Leela, I'm gonna go for the heal. Alright. Try to just get everyone back up and running. With June, I will use Vacuum Veil, and I'm going to just run her out a little bit. Maybe, like, over here? Yeah, I think I'll put her right there. Okay, Tifa looking decently strong. I'm going to bring out Jaden. Alright, one of the dragons is down. Glacie, I'm just going to let her go. Ooh, that unit is looking very strong over there. I think I will cast... Actually, I think I'll just go for the heal on Glacie right here, while I can do it. Okay, so Jum got Berserk. That's unfortunate because I was going to try and do another defensive buff. Okay, so Jum is just going to be taking damage right here in the middle. Oof, not looking good. Okay, just going to let Tifa go. Alright, she takes down another one. We will bring out Leela right here. She goes for the heal, not bad. Hopefully Jaden can pull something right here. Not bad at all. Oh, Glacy just stuck on that one unit. That is unfortunate. But Jum's still holding up decently well. Oof, Tifa coming in clutch right here. Okay, so Jum is going to fall. So now we have to put a significant dent in their forces. We'll see what Leela does right here. Hopefully she doesn't run right into the middle of the battlefield. She's going to go for the full life on Jum. Maybe it will land. We'll see. Oh, that sucks. It did not hit. She had already used her full life in a previous battle. Okay, Jaden's still looking okay. Susanna's going to get a hit. We have this one archer over here. Glacy's still looking okay on AP. So we're kind of denting them. We need to just make it over the hump here. So if we can take out one or two of them in our next little run, we might be able to pull it. There's one of them. Hopefully Leela... Leela goes down. Okay. Glacy gets the slow off on Kitafe. Here comes Tifa. She's going after Lilith. Alright, we have Jaden. We'll see what Kitafe does. She's going to take down Tifa. Pretty close, but I don't know if Glacy by herself is going to be able to do this. Okay, so the slows are definitely coming in handy right here. But Glacy out of AP, I wish I had Revitalize on her. This would be much better. Okay, so Zazan is almost down. Looks like they're going for a heal right here. Okay, Zazan is on Courage. Glacy is going to take him down. Two of their units are slowed. It's a 2v3. Ooh, it's going to be very close. Jaden goes down. I was hoping he would get one more hit. Okay, so they're basically all slowed, which is looking good. Okay, so that one is going to go down. Here we have Lilith. If we can take down Kitafe, I'm pretty sure we got this. Ooh, super clutch reflex. Okay, so Kitafe is down. It's a 1v1. And I think we got this. Oops. Alright, we'll see here. Lilith on Courage. And she goes down, so we barely pulled it. That was looking real tricky. So as you can see, I don't know if we would have won that if we didn't take down... actually, we didn't take down any units in the first battle. So we probably would have flashed the fight even if I went in with this team. But sometimes it's pretty helpful to take in a second team first just to try and cripple them a little bit. Okay, so that was floor 88. Now I'm going to go into floor 89. I'm going to switch over to my Earth team, which I don't think I've used my main one yet. We shall see. Let me see. I'm going to copy this formation, head back to Porcelain Tower. So yeah, we're almost there. So this is definitely going a little bit smoother than 81 through 85 so far. Okay, I'm going to paste these in. We'll see how they're doing. Okay, so yeah, they also went through a fight already. But hopefully we can take it. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I think I needed to switch Ma Cherie back to Arithmetician sub-job, so she might not have any heals. That might be the death of it. Okay, so let's see here. We have Nivlu, and we have Charlotte. So there is a tank. I'm going to put our tank in front. I'll put Mashari back where Noctis is, and then I will leave Oberon on the right, this side over here. Hopefully we can take down that side. Okay, so multiple re-raises so far, and courages. So we have 2 courages, 2 re-raises. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to use Padfoot. I've been holding it. Hopefully this is the good timing for it. I don't think I have any heals with her. That is unfortunate. Okay, then I will use Queen's Edict. With Oberon, I will use his barrier. I will use Serpent King's Stance. I'm going to put this guy right in the middle. Hopefully he draws some attacks. With Noctis, I'll use Power of the True King. Okay. Hopefully we can break through their front line right here before Charlotte gets there, because she's going to draw a lot of AoE fire. Alright, here comes Oberon. With Mashari, I will use Spirit of Horn. Oops. Alright, actually Charlotte not looking super tanky. Here comes Noctis. Almost taking down Charlotte right there. We'll see how this goes. Haste removed and then haste back on the counter. That's always nice. Oh, the stops. They're killing me. These stops recently and a disable. That's super fun. Alright, perfect. So that re-raises down. That dude is on courage. At least he's stunned. Ooh, Mashari coming in clutch right there. Okay. Here we have Moraga trying to hold up. Nivlu taking off the haste. Zazan is going to go down. Okay, so hopefully Oberon will down another one of them right here. Ooh, close, but not quite. Okay, so Noctis is going to go down. Alright, Oberon at 20 AP. There's the re-raise. Hopefully this is an AoE hit by Mashari right here. Perfect. That unit's on courage. Oh, that stop might have just lost it for me. Okay, another unit down. Okay, he's going to go down. Oberon looking pretty good. I don't think he's taken any hits yet, so maybe he has his full barrier. And I'm pretty sure if you die stopped, even if she re-raises, she's still going to be stopped, which is... I never really understood that. Okay, so she's out of stop. Here comes Oberon. Queen Mashari. Going for the cast. Nivlu. Hey, Oberon keeps running backwards. That's fun. And we were able to pull it. Okay, that was pretty nice. I was a little bit sweating there for a second, but not bad, not bad. Okay, but that team is capped. But that was floor 89. We have one floor left to do floor 90. And we have multiple teams, so actually I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so this is fire and wind, so I can't bring in an ice team. I think I will bring in a water team if I have... Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go in with water at first. Just try and do as much damage as I can, and then I have a full lightning team. So I think that other than the courages and the re-raises and the stops, it's not terrible. Let's see. I'm going to switch Celis with Titus. I'm going to bring Eldyra back, switch her with Glacy, and I think I'm going to start like this. hopefully we can get off some buffs. Okay, so there's a re-raise plus hate. So I'm going to use Deep Fortification right here. I'm going to try and get Astrius away from the Tetrasylphid. With Eldyra, I will use a heal. With Celis, I will use Runic Blade. I'm going to run her forward. Titus, I'm going to use... Oh, I don't have Hastaga anymore. I'm going to run him forward like that. Here we have Glaciella. And I think I will just take her forward. And I'm just trying to do as much as I can on that left flank. Ooh, Tetrasylphid looking tough right now. Oh, the frickin' charms. There's the silence. Okay, so definitely looking tough right here. Okay, Eldyra is silenced. She can't do anything, so I'm just going to use Resist Magic. Looks like she also has a Doom effect on her. Let's see here. I wonder if I can take out that charm creature. Oh, perfect. Alright. Alright. So we've taken down one of them. A big threat. The charm NPCs are super brutal to deal with for sure. Okay, so Eldyra, oh no, Glaciella is going to go down. Titus is going to get blinded. Okay, Eldyra is still silenced. That's unfortunate. That would have been a great heal. We'll see what Astrius does. He misses right there. That sucks. Titus is going to go down. Astrius is confused. Hopefully someone hits Astrius, because he's going to miss his turn right here, unfortunately. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, so it looks like we only managed to take down one of the units. But it's okay. We're just trying to dent into it a little bit at a time. And it looks like it is about to be over. Okay, so first fight down. This one's definitely looking a little bit harder. But that charm could have been far worse than it is, so it's a good idea to take down that unit as fast as possible. For those of you who are just scouting the floors just to know what you need to do. Which is mostly what these videos are for, to be honest. Okay, so let's see, out of all my teams, who do I have? That team is down, that team is down, that team is down, that team is down, that team is almost down. Yeah. I think I have... Oof, looking tough, honestly. I am just going to switch in Slime. And I'm going to try and bring a dark team, just to try and cripple them a little bit more. Probably won't do much, but you never know. But yeah, as you can see, the strategy here is to just kind of whittle them down as much as possible. I'm going to take Whisper and put her out front. And I think I'll put Dwayne over here. Or maybe I'll put Slime over here. Alright, so let's start from here. Gonna use We Have to Survive. There goes a second re-raise from Sadali. Here we have Atonement from Dwayne. Garvel, I will use Chi Barrier. Actually, you know what I'll probably do? Is I'm going to use Knight's Blessing. Heal everyone, they'll all get a shield. And with Whisper, I'm going to run out and use Taunting Blade. Or Taunting Spell. Okay, so she has that huge physical shield going up with the defense spirit buff, which is pretty insane. Oof. Slime hitting the confusion right there. Okay, Dwayne's running out into spray. He's gonna jump. Oh, and frickin' Joker gets charmed. Luckily, he gets knocked out of it. Whisper is still confused. Garble going for some hits here. Here comes Joker. Alright, so doing some damage to the back line. Alright, looks like Joker's gonna go down. But he was able to do some damage. Here we have Dwayne kind of running right into the middle of them. Sadali's going to be a pain, I can already tell. Alright, Garble looking pretty good. Alright, so not terrible so far. A lot of heals going on, which does make it pretty tricky. Hopefully Sadali doesn't have another cast of his limit break. That would be ideal. Garble's going to get off another attack. Okay, not bad. Garble's going to go down. Dwayne's going to get off another attack right here, hopefully, unless he's out of AP. Alright, so almost taking down the floating Arimon thing. Oh, looking so tricky. And Dwayne goes down. Alright, so I think I have one solid team left, actually, now that I think about it. Hopefully that team is enough to deal with this, but it's definitely going to be tricky. So, we've only killed one of their units, which is definitely kind of rough. I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to go to my lightning team, which is the only team I have left. Hopefully this is enough to do it. Oh no, I also have an ice team. But honestly, with the fire units that are out right now, it's looking pretty tricky. I think I have an ice team too. Okay, so going in, this is the third team going into this battle. Hopefully we can pull it off, since after this I'm basically going to run out of good units. Okay, here, let's see. I will switch Charlotte and Esther. I'm going to put Esther over here with Cloud. I'm going to leave Resnick right there. Okay. So this is going to have to be pretty tricky. Alright, I'm going to use Teachings of Self-Preservation. Man, a third cast of Re-Raise. That is just freaking brutal. And I'm going to just try and bring everyone down in this bottom flank. Magnetic Force on Esther. I'm going to run her straight. I'm just going to go straight for that healer in the back. With Charlotte, I'm going to bring her forward as well. I think I'll put her right here. Let's see if I can... Oh, I don't have any barrage left. Okay, so I'll go for Soldier's Honor. I'm just going to try and take out as many as the fire units as I can. Oh, luckily Tetrasulfide is wind. I thought she was fire. Oh my freaking gosh, that's crazy. Full silence and doom right there. Did it hit Resnick? Oh, it did hit Resnick. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm going to use Army of One. Okay, Resnick, basically, I'm just going to try and put her over here in the corner. Since she's silenced, she's basically useless right now. Okay, I'm going to take down this monk. Okay, so that's one of them down. Wait, was he confused? I guess he was confused right there. I'm going to bring Charlotte back up here and use attract wall. Hopefully she can draw the attention while Esther and Cloud hopefully can take down some more of the fire units. Ooh, she can still steal heart. Oh, bummer. I thought that would work. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. Let's see here. Here we have a life siphon going off. Looks like we need to take down that fire Eldyra. Oh, the miss. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to bring Cloud up here. He has guaranteed hit. Also not doing very much though. With Esther, I can't make it all the way there, so I'm going to try and take down this Ahriman.
And stay down.
Resnick, I'm going to try and steal heart this thing. Oh, come on. Charlotte is attacking my own team. Fantastic. Alright, Lightning. Let's see what she does. Okay, so that Ahriman is going to go down. Maybe Resnick is free from that, Ooh, I'll take down I'll take down my own unit. I think I'm going to go after her. Make her as weak as possible for the next fight. Okay, so Charlotte's going to go down. Here we have Esther. Dang, this thing is so tanky. Let's see what she can do. 2898. Yeah, Stormbrand for sure. Okay, she gets the heal. Resnick is going to go down, killed by the Doom. We'll see what Lightning does here. She does not have any AP. Cloud gets the reflex. Hopefully Cloud will get off another attack. Esther almost running out of AP right here. I'm just going to keep whittling away at this fire creature. Oh, frickin' Cloud, come on. Alright, it is just Esther right here. There's still 2 fire units left. Yeah, there's not much I can do.
And stay down. Faster, faster.
Okay, so it looks like we lost, but it looks like we did manage to kind of cripple the floor. Hopefully my ice team can take this. But it's definitely going to be close. This is the last team I have. So hopefully we can pull this off. I definitely think the fire units are going to be pretty tough though. But ice is one of my strongest teams, so hopefully we can do it. Snow is a freaking fantastic tank. Okay, only 2 fire units left. Alright, but a full, fresh team going into this. I think we should be able to pull this off. Velis is a great healer. Basically have everything we need. We have really good DPS. We have really good support. We have really good heals. Okay, but we need to take down this creature before he dooms our entire team right here. I'm going to put Velis over here. And I think I'm going to put Orin up here on the flank. Alright. I'm going to go with this. Okay, Velis, I'm going to go for Stars of Swiftness on Eliza. Okay, what can we do here? Wow, she's definitely not doing very much damage on this thing. Eldyra almost out of AP. With Snow, I'm going to use Reprieve. I'm going to run him out right in front of this thing, so hopefully he can't AoE. I'm just going to try and take this thing out as fast as possible. Okay, going to go with the Shattering Dive. Can Orin get a hit on this thing? I don't think he can. So I'm going to use Entrust the Future. Get a Regan. Oh no, that's not the Regan, it's the other one. Okay. Going to use Haste on... Let's see here. Not Eliza. Can he get a little bit further out? And Haste Victoria. Ooh, Eliza like basically out of AP right now. It's really hard to go against the off element. I'm going to position Victoria in the back right here. Go for the hit on this guy. Snow, I'll bring him around the back and go with Sovereign Fist. Okay, so this thing is almost down. I'm going to use tracking techniques on Eliza, get some AP. Here we have Orin. He's going to get off. Hopefully he can hit this thing. Alright. Oh, super close. Can she do it? Okay, so Eldyra has very high evasion. Gonna go for the heal right here. With Eliza, I will go for Sharpshoot on Eldyra. With Snow, I'm gonna go for his guaranteed hit, which, oh, he doesn't have any mana. Okay, so I will go for Close Call on Snow. With Velis, I will use his heal. Maybe this space. Ooh, Victoria goes down. Oh man, this is brutal, just trying to take out the two frickin' fire units. Oh man, the frickin' accuracy right here is killing me. Okay, gonna let Velis do his thing. Hopefully he'll go for the heal right here. With Snow, I'm gonna move him back into the healing area. He still can't use his... Where's his guaranteed hit? Is it Smite? Yeah, it's Smite. Which means I'm gonna use Defense Up. Once again, tracking techniques with Eliza. With Orin, I think I will use... Oh no, wait. Oh, I don't have his other buff up. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'll just go for the regular attack. She still has her guard up. Okay, so I'm just going to auto through this and hope for the best. It's going to be very tough. Okay, Sadali goes down. Hopefully Velis can heal through this. We should eat through the wind units pretty easily, especially they're all out of AP. Okay, there goes another one. Snow definitely looking better. This is like a fight at the end of the night right here. All of it is on the line. Hopefully Ildira, we can just hold off on killing Ildira till the end. Okay, those units goes down. Okay, so it's a 2-on-3 right now. We're looking good. Now we're going after the big Tetrasilphid. Ildira out of AP. Looks like Velis is going to go for the heal. Ooh, it's looking pretty good. Come on, let's do this. Eliza perfectly positioned right there in the back. She did run a little bit close right there. Okay, it looks like Tetrasilphid gonna get the re-raise. Velis should take it down. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so I need to stop on Eliza. She needs her sharpshoot. I'm gonna go with, let's see here, Ice Blessing. For Eliza, I'm going to take this orb, use tracking techniques. I'm not sure if their guaranteed hits are going to be even enough for them to get through this. Okay, there goes the first smite. Okay, going for the heal. I'm just going to frickin' keep TPing up. TPing up. Run Eliza back. I have 2 sharpshoots left. Ooh, I think we're going to have this. Does he have enough? And it is over. Oh, thank God. That was pretty crazy, not gonna lie. We almost didn't pull that off. Alright, well, 10 floors with my set of teams is pretty tough, but that was my goal for the day, to make this video, so at least you guys can have an idea of what you're getting into. I know, not the cleanest clears. I probably could if I took more time to scout the floors and really figure it out. And I will come back at a later time and do the EX floor. But probably in its own video, along with a separate video for the floor 100 EX as well. But yeah, that being said, I hope these strategies help you guys in clearing tower. The elemental rings are pretty niche, but when you need them, they can be extremely helpful. So I hope that these guides can help you guys, unlock some of those rings and, reap some of the benefits that come with them. So that being said, I just want to thank you guys for staying with me. I know that I don't make videos all the time. I try to only do it, when the game is appealing to me and I have fun with it. And for me, that's a lot more healthy than just trying to put out a video all the time. It just wears me out. And so, yeah, especially since War of the Visions has kind of been in a little bit of a lull. But I am looking forward to the 3-year anniversary. I'm going to try and make a guide for the floors 91 through 100. Hopefully, there's not that many days left of Tower, but hopefully I can do it. So that being said, I want to thank you guys for liking these videos, especially all of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. So thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.